fight that's happening on August 29th, Floyd and Conor.
The only fight that I know is happening August 26th is Koto Kamagai. That's the only fight that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Does Conor have a chance at all?
How can I explain this to you? First of all, this is the way it goes. I mean, I know a lot of people are disappointed at the sport of boxing due to decisions like this last weekend with Manny Pacquiao and Jeff, and I don't blame the fans.
Yeah.
I don't blame the fans for being disappointed at the sport of boxing, but there's times when they make it worse. It's a disrespect. It's disrespectful for the sport of boxing, the sweet science of boxing, to do this fight. When in reality, yes, Conor McGregor is a great fighter. He's one of the best on the top on my list as an MMA fighter. As an MMA fighter in his jiu-jitsu, his wrestling, his everything, Muay Thai and whatnot. But in boxing, I honestly can tell you, you don't need to jump all the way to the top of Mayweather. A Class C fighter, a Class C boxer will beat Conor McGregor any day in boxing, but not in MMA. Now, if you ask me, you think if this fight would have to be in a cage and they were doing MMA, and you would tell me, you think Floyd has a chance? No.
Yeah.
Same thing. You're asking me, does Conor have a chance? No.
As a whole, I feel like you have like a different perspective of it too, because you get a chance to train Cub. Cub has really good hands, but boxing for MMA is a lot different than boxing for boxing.
Honestly, I know that the critics of boxing, there's people behind a computer, there's people they're watching and they're gonna say, oh, you know, Mr. Diaz, Coach Diaz is stupid, you know, and I don't blame him. You guys can say whatever you want. This is my opinion, but in a boxing fight, in an actual boxing fight, Cub Swanson will beat Conor McGregor on a boxing fight.
If they had a match.
If they had a match,
yeah.
In a boxing fight, boxing, Cub Swanson will beat Conor McGregor in boxing only.
Yeah.
Hands down. Because I've seen Cub Swanson spar Omar Figueroa, Tim Bradley, Julio Diaz, Antonio Diaz, all the top fighters that I've had in my camp. Cub Swanson has sparred with him. Julio Diaz and everybody else that I've had here. And all I can tell you is this. Cub Swanson is no pushover when it comes to boxing. At one point he asked me, Coach, if I want to go into boxing, I'll get you fights. He's been sparring partners for some of my fighters that I had in camp that don't have sparring partners. Just boxing. But you know what it is? I don't blame these two guys. I don't blame Conor and I don't blame Floyd. They're business people. The biggest fight among them two is the press conferences they're gonna have.
They're gonna be funny.
Because they're smart.
Yeah.
They're really smart and they can talk. They're gonna sell the fight by talking here and there. You know what? One thing I really like about Conor and Floyd, that they can speak. They can speak their hearts out, and they'll tell you. I mean, and it's funny, but they're really smart when they speak. And that's what's going to be more interesting. Watching the press conferences, going back and forth with each other on that. I mean, because in reality, if you go back and watch Floyd Mayweather's a businessman. Floyd Mayweather's about making money. He don't give a shit about you or anybody else. It's about him making money. I mean, if you're going to pay to watch a fight, say, do it. I don't blame you. It's your money. Give it to Floyd. Floyd's going to make money. But you're going to be disappointed just the way you were the way every fan was when Manny Pacquiao fought Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I've had people that were mad and like, I knew that was gonna happen because Floyd Mayweather's gonna get in the ring, he's gonna score points, put rounds in his pocket, walk away with his check, and don't give a shit about you and what you think. As long as he gets rich, he gets richer and richer. He don't care about what you think about him. He's already at the point where he don't need you. You know, he can retire today.
You don't think at all that he'll change his style up to make it more entertaining at all?
Obviously, he has to give people something back.
Yeah. You think he might do that? Like, hey, if you guys paid a lot, I'm gonna mix it in with this guy.
He is, but his reflex is too fast.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen? let me remind you. Let's go back.
Yeah.
When he retired for a little period of time, and he comes back and he fights Marquez.
Yeah.
He could have knocked out Marquez if he wanted to, but he carried him for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
He used them. He used his rounds. Why? To give. I mean, makes no sense. People are paying a lot of money to go watch a fight, especially the Mexican people, because Marquez brings people. What do? Let's give the people what you want.
No,
Let's
but
give them
isn't that a loss though? If Conor's able to go 12 rounds with him?
It makes him look bad.
Yeah, right.
It makes him look bad.
It makes boxing look bad.
It makes boxing look bad. See, so he has a pressure of he needs to show this guy that boxing rules in his era, right?
Yeah.
That's his podium. He's the king of that, right? So he's gonna get in there, and obviously he's gonna give the people a little bit of excitement because they're paying top dollar for that pay-per-view. But at the end of the day, Mayweather's gonna come out victorious. No problem. Walk away with his check, his $1 million in his pocket, and screw everybody else. I mean, come on. Let's go back to the same circus. He went to WWF and fought the Big Show.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the same shit. It's the same thing.
Well, they're really hitting each other now.
Well, they're really hitting each other now.
Yeah.
If Mayweather lets him get hit. But Floyd Mayweather made money on that WWF show.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna make money on this circus that they're going into. Because to me, honestly, it's a circus.
But the press conferences are going to make you want to watch it even more, though, right?
Oh, the press
You're going to start buying into
No.
the hype. It's going to get you excited. Like, you know what? Because of the press conferences,
You know
I'm
what?
going to see the fight.
I'd rather watch the press conferences because of their mouths.
Yeah.
Because Conor McGregor makes it exciting. He'll throw a bottle at you, and he'll makes it exciting. But other than that, going into the fight, oh my God, who in the hell thinks that Conor has a chance?
Hey, there's a lot of people that think there's a chance.
Well, yeah,
I'm not kidding you.
There's a lot of, and they're probably Irish.
They say he has a puncher's chance. He's bigger. He's faster. He's awkward.
He can't be bigger. He can't be bigger than Canelo. He can't be bigger than Cotto. I mean, he can't be bigger than Margarito. He can't be bigger than Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, look at all these guys that Floyd fought, and actual fighters, actual world champions. I mean, like I said, and I'm always gonna say it. The only thing that really bothers me about this fight, or about this circus, is this: that there's been times in which we don't get fights in Vegas because Nevada State Athletic Commission, they're really strict with mismatching fights.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's 40-0, 49-0, and this guy, exactly. Now the commission is making some good money because, they're gonna allow it because there's millions and millions of dollars, right? But this guy's 49-0, and this guy is 0-0. But that's not a mismatch. That's not a mismatch because this guy has a lot of MMA fights, but it's different. That's where the disrespect to the sport comes. Stay in boxing. If you're gonna do boxing, then do boxing. But I don't have a problem with them fighting. But don't try to come over here and ask me or make me believe that Conor has a chance. Because I've seen a lot of MMA fighters, hundreds of MMA fighters coming into my gym, sparring my boxers. And they can't do anything. You know what I mean?
Now, Conor brought in Paulie. Do you think that'll make a difference? No.
Paulie's probably whooping his ass every day. I've seen some of the sparring sessions that he's had before with other fighters, and you're talking about average fighters. He can't do anything. He's getting hit with every punch, every angle. Imagine you fighting the best fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather. That guy can read you before you even throw a punch.
What happened to, I know Cub wanted to be on the card with Paulie, actually. Did you ever hear anything about that? No. I actually would have liked to see that. I thought that would have been a good thing to see.
Yeah, that would have been a good card.
Yeah.
I actually think that would have been a better fight. Paulie's a fighter, Paulie's a boxer, and Cub has more boxing than any MMA fighter out there.
Yeah.
Cub actually has more boxing than any MMA fighter out there.